Hello, and welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. This is part 2. Been a little bit since I played. I'm a little rusty, but this is day 2. Well, rusty. I'm trying to remember where we left off, but, this is day 2 in the game. We are still waiting on the doctor to get the medicine to improve our condition. Last time we also remembered, by we I mean I remembered, we are able to sunbathe to bring back up our energy. Is this energy? Either this is energy and this is condition, or this is condition and this is energy. I don't know, it's one of the two. But yeah, so that's about where we left off. We were starving, and then we sunbathed and we got better. Anyways, I am once again using my partner's headphones, and I noticed in the last video that they pick up on puffs of air, so if I exhale, it makes like a puffy air sound, which is, I feel like, really annoying to listen to. I hope it's not too terrible. It's just his headphones are more cushy than mine. They're way more comfortable, because I'm aiming to record a bit longer today, and my headphones hurt my ears after maybe 45 minutes. So yeah, hopefully this sound's not too annoying. I need these for the sake of comfort. But yeah, anyways, let's get back into it. Now let's see, we are okay for now, I believe, because we only have used 2 a day, and last time we healed up like 3, so I don't think we need a sunbathe just yet. I think we sunbathed at the start of the day last time, I don't remember, but we've used one of our things, and we're missing one because we were starving. So yeah, there's the scrapyard, Doxy 4. I guess that's just a cycle clock that's running, in case we wanted to leave, maybe? Take several cycles to reach the starboard belt and return loaded with scraps from old wrecks. Some other side thing. That's still going. It's the doctor. Okay, and we can still just go to the market for the sake of going. I feel like the best thing to do for now, honestly, is to just keep helping in the scrapyard. That way we can kind of save up some money. So, yeah, let's see. Old dissection or manual salvage? This one's safe and we're better at it. So I think that's probably the best one to do. Negative outcome. Oh gosh. But we got +1 and it doesn't hurt anything since we, since it's safe. 100% positive. Back in business +10 cryo. Okay, well we just used up all of our energy for the day. And I guess home we go. Cause yeah, we can't use anything else. But we did some good work for the day, I guess. That was a short day. I wonder if our condition will go back up, since we're not starving. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights. Like stars reflected in a winter lake, it is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath transparent crystal forms. Follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information, communication. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Focus on the threads, focus on the nodes. I kind of want to focus on the threads, but I feel like the nodes are going to be like smaller points, so it'd probably be easier to actually get information out of them. I don't know if it really matters. Okay, you know what? We'll focus on the nodes. The nodes are glassy, bright, but on all this flow, the only solid and fixed points. You approach one, a pyramid, or a triangle. Dimensions are difficult here. And lean close to it. Inside, shifting layers conceal a tangle of threads, a meeting point of exchange. But before you can glimpse any further, the glass clouds and hardens, cutting you off. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes. One leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange and see an opportunity. But then the insistent tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again and see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions, as if they were tied around you. The second, I guess? The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it. This time you see something. A sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. The first thread leads out. Away from the station into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. Oh. Ooh. You open your eyes, time is short. Oh! Oh no! That really ups the ante, and I didn't get my, I didn't get that back. Well, crap, okay. Okay, we need a sunbathe, because otherwise we'll be starving tomorrow. Tutorial, the cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the Eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data, but be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the Eye button at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off. God, that just sounds like it's gonna be, like, confusing. Okay. Heck yeah, okay. Well, that's not nerve-wracking. Okay. Right. Very, very informative, thank you. Okay, so the triangles are agents and the squares are nodes. And the circles are gates, I guess. Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the Eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you will be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. You must match your dice to the one displayed. Okay, so you have to have the right random dice, I guess? And so with this one we'd need a 1, but we have a 2 and a 5. Okay. There's the leave button. I always forget it's like right there every time. So 1. That's a 3. That's a something. I don't know. Let's see. 1. So do most of these need 1s? A 2. We do have a 2. So we could try that one if we wanted to. I don't know what it gets us to do that, honestly. This one sounds pretty interesting. I want to see all our options. See, the agent thing makes me nervous. It makes me feel like we're gonna get caught. But I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued by that. Was it this one, the cache? Tucked away during the collapse. Who hid this and for what purpose? +1 encrypted key. Okay, and that's for the gate, I think? No. I don't know what those are for. I'm very confused about them. Yeah, so that's something. I don't know what it is, but... Well, we don't have anything else that matches these little things, so... And the doctor is still busy. We'll have to come back tomorrow and it'll probably be done. I really wanna help him out. Cause like, it's so hard only having 3 actions. I was really hoping that this one would come back. I don't know how we get that one back. But oh well. I just want to make sure he doesn't, like, I don't know, get murdered. And I don't really know what to do to prepare for the people coming. Like, I feel very lost right now. Like, I know I'll probably figure it out as like, I go, but I'm so nervous, because, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to really be doing. Okay. Into cycle. Wait. Oh, gosh. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling super strong about this first run. See, I only get my 3 die! Or... I could get so much more done with 4. Okay. I don't like 50-50 odds. But we use this one. But I don't know what I don't know what I'd want to use this for, like somewhere else. I feel like that would, I don't know, it'll be fun. We need sustenance. Okay. Because I really don't, we cannot lose another die. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor towards you. Sleeper, wait. Walk away, turn. Turn. Fang is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now. He puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around. Just want to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods at the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks away. It looks away down the passage. What was it old Erlin said? The eye opens for us all. Nice idea, but, well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. Erlin? I'm assuming Erlin's the person who made it. I'll ask, like, I guess about him and his friends, as we... You pass together in the main walkway. Havenage. We are all one dysfunctional family. Fang puts an arm around you. I'm not part of the security branch, though. Don't worry, I'm with systems. Havenage? Systems? Havenage? Think of us as an administrative association for the eye. Depending on who you talk to, we either emerged as a response to or a continuation of Erlin's original union. He smiles. Personally, I avoid the topic. He stops you in a quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity and, well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a small proposition for you. He glances around, but this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then, when you are settled, stop by. Lowers his voice, gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. What they say is true about you sleepers. Well, there's work to be done. He pats you on the back, his voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. I'm guessing he wants us to do some sleuthing for him in the networks. Oh wow, okay. More things are opening. Even edge around the rotunda, and their security watches the docks, better to avoid their attention. Getting to know the rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit, it means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. Oh, for sure we do see the doctor. The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implant like a cat's eyes in the dark corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. Ignore me, adjusting. I'm positive the mic is picking up on any squeaks from my chair. I have it. Sabine stands with a case open in front of them, a set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. Pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how Yatagan, they trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case, I don't care. I'm the test case? That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as a foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up the vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Which means that the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least if the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. Okay, let's do this. How sure are you? I don't have a choice. I mean, I don't have a choice, but, you know, let's do it. I feel pretty positive. I appreciate Sabine's efforts. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the area, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fades into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater. Percolating waves of cold. You sit back up. Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake? Yes, what happened? What happened? The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yatagan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else. They gesture to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room when they return to their glowing slate. Look Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you have been out. Sabine. Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Damn, dude. Boy, we need 100. Okay, well at least we're completely full now. That, like, set us up. So, hopefully that won't be too much of a problem for now. And it will be eventually, but I have other things to deal with at the moment. I guess go help Dragos. The sooner we get this done, the better. This one's safe, so I think it's fine if we get a negative outcome. Start action. Oh. Well. I think it's just once we get this done, I want to explore the ship at some point. I just really want to get this out of the way, I guess. Oh, heck yeah, we did it. Plus 10 cryo. You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across the vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it is lowered into the yard. She is... no, she is... what is it? She looks ugly to me. What is it? Dragos laughs. That, my friend, is A-grade scrap. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at it, this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through the multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. Credit? No, what happened to the ship? Credit. We may have done well, but we can't afford a down payment on this one. He pats you on the shoulder. Don't worry, we'll make it back once we chop this beauty up. You sigh, but Dragos doesn't seem to notice. My guy, I feel like you need to stop taking stuff out of credit. I don't know. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. Dragos. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dinted hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside the container, the wreck of the Essen Art freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into the strange station? You shudder. Perhaps, if you could learn something about the ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Drago squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on the side. Winter Light. Let's do it. Claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. Real beauty, Dragos repeats. Perhaps to himself, you take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting, and then slip out into the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage.